Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims 4, The Greene Family Legacy. And I have a really exciting new trick to show you guys. So, we are currently at work with Pine. Yes, my friends, we are actually on the science lot at work with Pine right now. And you may notice something. Lily is with us. Lily is here. Is Lily merely visiting, you might ask? No, you guys, I have full control of Lily while we are over here at work with Pine right now at his active job. And I am so excited. I am sure that all of the other people out there who use custom content and play with mods have known this for a very, very long time. But I just figured out how to actually make it so that I can have the Sims that I want to control at an active job. Because normally what happens is if you have a Sim who has an active job like Pine, then you can send them, but just them. And so you have to go and you can join them, and you might see some of your other playable Sims there, but they would only be NPCs. You wouldn't really be able to interact with them or control them the way that you normally would be able to. But if you happen to go onto Mod The Sims 4 and download a very special little device called the Sim Teleporter Destination device, then you can plunk that down on your active lot, you guys. You can go over and you can summon any Sim you want. So any of the Sims from your world will be available for summoning. So what I did when I was testing, oh, Bella died! We could summon Ghost if we wanted to. That would be kind of interesting. Oh my goodness. You could really summon anybody that you wanted to here to kind of hang out. Liberty died too. We have so many ghosts. What am I going to do with all these ghosts? I have no idea. So yeah, I could summon anybody I wanted to this lot. I'm going to summon one of the aliens just for the heck of it. And there you go. So he's going to show up, but as you can see, I can't control him. He's just here kind of as a visiting NPC. I think he might leave when he needs to, but we'll say he's visiting because he's kind of helping out the scientist because he is an alien as part of his exchange program here on Earth. So how do you control a Sim? I just moved Lily through the merging tool into the household for the day. So Lily can come and she can actually spend time working here in the laboratory, which fits her very well because she is a space smuggler, and we do say that some of the goods that she smuggles from space, she brings over to the laboratory because Pine works at a laboratory where they make all sorts of special items and special potions for superheroes so that superheroes will be able to have the tools that they need to have equipment to go out and save the world. So I figured it out, and I'm so excited because normally Pine would have to be here all by his lonesome, but now I can bring multiple Sims onto this area that I can control as long as I put them in the household first, and then I can just sit there and I can just play the active job with the Sims I want. So I'm very happy about that. I've never tried something like hosting a club at an active job, but that's definitely something I'm going to try in the future. So yeah, I'm very, very pleased. Pleased as punch. This should be quite entertaining. Lily can go around and gather things up, or she can work on building this space rocket ship if she wants to. I really could see her wandering over here, searching inside of these little holes for more aliens. And now that I know that special stick things on your head and walk away with it trick, then I should be able to put a whole bunch of cool items at random, like maybe some of the telescopes, or maybe, well, those don't really go on their heads very well. Maybe some campfires. I could put all sorts of different items out in this big empty area so that my Sims will be able to have all this space to do something with, because it's kind of wasted right now, isn't it? So we could definitely put some things down. And then while Pine is busy doing his job here at the laboratory, which I am going to get a new Sim laboratory to put down on this lot, by the way. But while he is busy doing his active job, which you can see up in the top left corner, I can send other Sims out and about to do things in the desert and maybe have fun or look for certain bugs. So I'm really, really, really happy about that. There's my new trick, and there's how I did it. Hopefully it won't crash anything. I've never tried it before. I had to show you guys as soon as I figured it out. But yes, we are back with The Sims 4. So let's let Pine go ahead and talk to his aunt for a little bit. They can theorize about aliens, and then we need to gossip with coworkers about Aline Lind. That doesn't seem very nice. That doesn't seem very nice, Pine. But then we'll go ahead and spend a day here at work with Pine. He needs to invent a hover lamp. He needs to order a coworker to analyze metals, and I guess he needs to gossip. Well, you're going to say he's worried about his friend there. Oh, he wants to go chat with the robot. That's adorable. So yeah, we'll leave these guys to kind of do what they want. But you guys, I have been so busy behind the scenes preparing with The Sims 4 and preparing with some of my plans for what I want to do with The Sims 4. And I have been trying to come up with a trait list like I used to do with my Sims 2 Sims. And now the alien can come over here and chit chat with Cassidy for now. Oh my goodness. There's so many Sims everywhere. This will be so fun. There's Manu. There's Aline Lind. Do we gossip to Aline Lind about Aline Lind? We'll have to see. All right, let's see if we can analyze Marilyn Hallow. Can we ask her order coworkers to analyze metals? Let's go ahead and get that done so Pine can take care of that task. And then I'm going to go ahead and have him invent the device. I really want him to make, a common crystal will make the simray. I want him to make the simray and take it home because I have a feeling Devin would love playing with the simray. So we may need to make the simray in a little bit. We'll have him work on the hover lamp because that's what he needs to do today though. But yes, I have been working really hard behind the scenes preparing all sorts of information for The Sims 4. I had a special trait system for those of you guys who may remember where's she going? Let's follow her for a minute. But I had a special trait system for those of you who may remember my Sims 2 Let's Play, where I would use the Sims 3 traits for my Sims in Sims 2 to really expand what kind of personalities they had, to really add all sorts of extra dynamics and traits and lifetime wants and wishes and goals for my Sims into my Sims 2 game. And I'm starting to do the same thing for Sims 4. So I'm going around and I'm collecting up additional traits because I feel like 3 traits per adult, that's not a lot of traits. I think you should have 5 traits like in The Sims 3 when you're an adult. And yes, you can get additional traits because Tate actually has like all of these ones. But I also wanted something a little bit more than the aspirations. The aspirations kind of fall a little bit flat to me for being able to provide direction for my Sims. Also, Lily, where are you going? Lily's like, I'm pretty happy. So she's having fun. She has a good new friend. Lily, what do you need to work on? She needs to go on a space mission. She has work in 3 hours, so I guess she can't stay here for too long. She wants to maintain focus while playing video games. I might have her come out and continue building this spaceship for just a second because she can help Pine out with that. So I think Aunt Lily is going to help out with the spaceship for just a moment here. And then she could do some instant upgrading. Hello, Pine. This is Marin reporting that my attempts at metal analysis resulted in nothing meaningful. My apologies. That's too bad. But yeah, I feel like the aspirations in Sims 4 sort of fall a little bit flat and they don't help me, at least the way my mind works, the way I play, come up with like really dynamic ways for my Sims to have goals and to set like their eyes on a bigger project that they're going to try to tackle. So I've been pulling up my old list I made for Sims 2 that combined the Sims 2 lifetime wants with the Sims 3 lifetime wishes. And I have been rolling new lifetime wishes for my Sims in Sims 4 using that random generator. I might link it. It's very, very old and it needs majorly updated, but I might link it in the video description because it has helped me so much come up with some great ideas. There you go, Pine. Oh, that's so fun. He just got like, the hover lamp. Let's move it over here. Come here, hover lamp. This is fun. Okay, let's see. Set cover color. Let's make it blue. Yeah. And then let's turn the hover on. That should be fun. And mix rose perfume serum. I still think we need to do that because wouldn't that be so cool if Devin could get the rose perfume serum and then she would, it's so cute. I like it. Let's have him view it for a second. I think the rose perfume serum would be really useful for Devin to potentially be able to sell. So, Pine, sorry about that. I had Lily selected. All right, so we're going to go ahead and study this. So hopefully he enjoys his little thing. The little alien guy is still talking to everybody. All right, so now I need push the big red button. What is that? This looks dangerous. It might be safer to get more experience before pushing it. What on earth does the big red button do? We're going to have to play with that in the future. To create tainted serums, you must first test the normal serum. Interesting. Test serum is a friendly social. Okay. We're going to make the rose perfume. So rose perfume serum, we have a rose. So let's see what happens if we make that. It's been a while since the serums worked. It broke in a patch a little while ago. So last time we were here, we weren't able to have him work on it. But we'll have Pine go ahead. Oh, he's feeling focused after looking at his map. Or his little, not his map, what on earth? Focused after looking at his little lamp. So we'll let him work on this. Hopefully it won't blow up on him. Last time it really blew up on him and made him super stinky. So I'm really hoping this will go better. All right, there we go. But yeah, I've been rolling for new aspirations for my Sims in Sims 4, and it's helped me so much already. And Devin actually rolled for own 3 top-level businesses, which fits her so well. Fern rolled for build the perfect aquarium, which gave me so many ideas. So those may be Sims 3 aspirations. So they're entirely kind of for my own benefit. They're self-made goals. They don't have anything to do with goals that the Sims... Don't eat that, Pine! Gross! They don't have anything to do with goals that my Sims could do in the Sims 4, but it's already helping me come up with so many fun ideas for where to take my stories. Because when we have like Amber rolled world-class surgeon, and she can actually be an active career doctor here in Sims 4. So I'm really excited to try that out. And then Aspen, little Aspen, who just grew up. He's more or less like an elementary school student, whereas like Fern is a middle school student about to be a high schooler. Aspen rolled international super spy, and I realized he could be a detective. So it's all just a matter of how you are going to take those aspirations, those lifetime wishes, and how you want to try playing them. All right, are you almost done with the serum? He's created the serum! Oh my gosh, we created a successful serum. I'm so excited. That's awesome. All right, maybe we can give that to like his girlfriend. Well, she should be his wife any day now. Lily Greene. We do have Lily's DNA. I totally forgot about that. And then we have this serum. Drink this serum to make your sim flirty. That would be so fun to sell. Oh my gosh. That would be really fun to fill. Mix synthetic food serum. Analyze a plant sample. Let's mix another serum. That was really cool. So synthesized serum, synthetic food. We're going to go ahead and let him... There we go. We'll let him mix up some more potions today while we talk about these things. Oh, and what's Lily doing? Is Lily... Yay, she's almost finished upgrading the spaceship for him. What an awesome auntie. I'm so excited I have figured out how to make it so that my Sims can come to the active career lots. That's going to make things a lot more interesting because sometimes like, oh, she did it! Huzzah, Lily! Huzzah! Oh my goodness, sorry about that. I thought that sneeze was coming, but I was like, maybe it isn't. So I didn't pause the video. Oh, we'll just keep moving. Good job, Lily. All right, so Lily has finished. She put the final finishing touches on that spaceship, maybe to make sure that Pine doesn't come over and use hers again and break it like he did last time. She has to work in 28 minutes. Maybe she could. This isn't really upgraded, so maybe we'll just let her go ahead and go to the restroom and not ride this out into space because it's not upgraded yet. So we won't have her do that just yet, even though that would be really cool. So now I can bring like my astronauts and space smugglers over here to do some space exploring for their daily requirement. It's going to be really fun. But yeah, the aspirations are really helping me because now I have some great ideas for what I want to do with Fern. She's going to gather up the perfect aquarium and actually build an aquarium, like an aquarium lot. And then Aspen can become a detective and we'll call that the International Super Spy. But I've also been rolling additional traits for the kids too, because I feel like one trait per kid is just not helpful enough, especially because the traits are so limited compared to Sims 3. Oh no. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Oh, it worked. It worked. Oh, thank goodness. I was really worried about that. Yes. Oh, sweet. And he wants to invent a simray. Let's do it. I think that Devin would have so much fun playing with the simray. So invent device, and we need to go get a common crystal. So maybe we should just ask for a crystal. Well, we'll send him out. It's good. It's good to stretch your legs now and then during the workday. So we'll have him come over, do a bunch of digging for some crystals. Maybe he'll find a my sim or two to give to his brother or his kids. There we go. Come on out, Pine. See, and now that we have like multiple Sims we can mess with at once. I think Lily is on her way. Yeah, she's on her way to work. Bye, Lily. So there we go. She can just head off to work without like any consequences. So I'm pretty pleased about that. Bye, Lily girl. That is so cool. I'm so excited. I know how to just summon Sims to these lots now, because then I can add in lots of Sims. So we could bring over a whole bunch of aliens. We could bring over like some of the Sim superheroes. I'm still at that stage with Sims 4, especially with like the new features that some of the expansion packs have added, like the club system, where I'm really starting to get so many different ideas for how we can play things and how we can do different things. And that's kind of what the trait system's doing. So I don't like that the kids have only had one trait. So I actually rolled for new traits using the Sims 3 and Sims 2 traits and some custom ones I came up with, all smushed together. A treasure map. Oh my gosh, we're getting everything but a simple crystal. That's kind of funny. Bye, Lily. So Lily's off to work. That was so cool that she got to kind of spend the day interacting with Pine a little bit at like the laboratory. All right, did we get another treasure map? That's really nice and all. And we'll dig for treasure over here. So we'll dig for treasure in a couple of these, but I just needed a simple crystal. We might have to just go in and talk with his coworkers and just ask for a simple crystal. You know, and we could actually get to the point where now that I know how to summon Sims over here, I wouldn't be able to, like, I would have to have an active career Sim come here first because you can't get to the slot just normally. But I could have, like, archaeologist Sims have their own little corner. We could knock all of this down and build something completely different looking. So there's a lot of possibilities for what we might be able to do in the future. All right, Fern is B. Aspen is back from home. His work is satisfactory. No, more capsules. So many capsules. Pine, why? We just needed a simple crystal and you got a whole bunch of metals and it was just all capsules. That's just so funny. All right, we'll let him go ahead and dig for something special. Maybe he'll find something fun and we can give it to his kids and they can have fun with it. But yes, so I did roll for new traits for the kids because having just one trait per kid and the way the kids' aspirations are set up, I don't feel it's very directed in helping me feel like I really can connect with them. He dug up so many capsules. What is that ridiculousness? He dug up like capsule after capsule. Oh, and there's the alien guy. So he was apparently sleeping upstairs. Fine, open these since you're already here. Well, I guess we did use 2 treasure maps. That makes sense. Go ahead and do this because now I'm curious if he's going to find even more capsules. Then we'll go inside and make the simray. About time we made the simray. That looks like it's going to be really fun to play with. And don't worry, if this all sounds confusing, like, okay, Seri, so you just told me that Fern wants to be a builder of the perfect aquarium and that Aspen wants to be an international spy, but how am I supposed to remember those things? I'm working on revamping a Tumblr for all of my Sim series because I love the Sim stories and I love following people's Sim stories, but I run into a huge problem of I can't remember everything, like who's who, who's related to who, why this is a big deal, what their goals are. So I am working on a Tumblr to explain all this and to provide links, especially for the traits generators and things like that. There you go, Pine. And he got another capsule. I knew it. I knew he was going to get another capsule. That's just ridiculousness. All right. And he didn't get a common crystal. Oh, okay. So let's go and, oh, and the computer broke. Well, he's a good person. So normally he would fix that. But we're going to go ahead and we are going to ask for, not DNA sample. We're going to ask for a crystal. I saw it and then I passed it up. All right. Let's ask for crystal and see if we can get the common crystal we need. I should have just asked he can hit the receptionist first and be like, hey, do you have a common crystal? Is there anything theorized about aliens? Okay, they don't have anything. I think the Sims have to be at a certain level. And they broke all of the computers. What are you guys doing? We have like a technophobe here who's just breaking everything. So let's go ahead and ask her, Marion Hollow, for some crystals. And we'll see if we can manage to get what we need. Is that what we needed? Invent device. Still no special crystal. Okay, now we're gonna have to come over. What? Aline, I didn't know you're in Grandma's Cookie Club. That's kind of hilarious. And ask for crystal. We're gonna ask her for a crystal. All right, come on. No, don't chit chat with her. Don't chit chat with her. I know she's asking for help with the computer, but now's not the time. But yeah, for me, playing Sims is about finding different ways to play and finding unique, okay, Aline, did you give us like a really simple crystal? Finally, yes, go, go, go. Come on, Pine, come on, before work ends. Let's do this. I'm so excited. I've never had a simray before, so this would be really cool. But for me, playing Sims is all about finding unique ways to play it. So I'm making a assembler so that I can link you guys and you can see, oh, so Fern has these traits, or oh, so this is Devon's current goal. And you can see what episodes different Sims are in. And you can keep track of like how we're trying to build towns and stuff like that. So don't worry if it seems a little confusing. I'm going to do my best to keep everything laid out. It also helps me because we've had like hundreds of episodes of our Sims 4 series with these families going. And that'll make it easier to keep track of everybody, in my opinion, and what their goals are. So just so you know, I did also roll for the adults so that the adults could have some new traits too. I actually picked for Pine all of his traits to kind of go with the ones that made sense to me. And so I'm going to say like that there's 5 key traits that I use that represent their personality, just like in Sims 3. And then all of these other traits that they can earn, like handy and observant, quick learner, still bladder, those are more like perks to me. Those aren't like, you don't really say somebody, are you going to walk up to someone and be like, yeah, that's Joe. He's got a steel bladder and a heart of gold. Like, you're not going to say those things. So still bladder is not it's a perk. It's not a personality trait to me. So for Pine, I found he has bookworm, good, and loves the outdoors from what he naturally has from being in Sims 4. And then I picked easily impressed and born leader for him because Pine is actually not going to be staying at this job much longer. He actually sucks at this job too. Pine's not a very good inventor. Even if he just invented the simray, he's not very good at what he does. Oh, you can name your simray? That's so cool. Where'd it go? I want to use the simray. But yeah, Pine is apparently not very good at what he does yet again, even though I wish he was. I really wish he was good at being a scientist. But look at this, you guys. His performance is always really, really low. It's very minimal. He doesn't really do well here. He's away from his family all day. So Pine actually is going to do something new for us. Pine, once we get over to the city living pack, once we get that expansion pack, we are actually going to make it. So Pine is going to be trying out the politician career. I think somebody who is good at heart and has really wanted to contribute to his community that his family lived in, and somebody who's really attached to his family and wants to see them prosper, I think Pine would kind of get into politics unintentionally. He would start by just joining the PTA and helping out with his kids at school. I also have the go to school mod installed again and it's working, so we'll be following the kids to school to make that more interesting too. And then it would kind of escalate from there. I think he might overhear things at the laboratory here where it's like, oh, I can't like have the garden I want in my backyard because of the homeowners association, something really boring like that. Oh, he can insta repair. Let's insta repair this computer and get like total fame from all of the people at work because we're awesome like that. There you go, Pine. And so I think that that's what he would do, is he would just start with really boring little things at helping people out. Sweet. So he did that. And then it would build up into realizing if he really wants to do good in the world, he can't just be a cog in a hospital. He can't just be a cog at a science facility. Pine is actually going to become a politician. And he is going to be a goody-goody two-shoes politician, the kind who is always very humble and who's very, very overworked. And he is going to try out the politician career for us when we hit city living. He's going to have to struggle through his scientist career. Until then, though, let's take this simray outside. I really want to try using it. So let's use the simray on this minnow, maybe? Okay, so we're going to put the minnow on the ground. And then I don't want to mount it. I want to smack it with my simray. Where'd our simray go? Okay, I don't see the simray in here. There it is. All right, so what if I want to... You name the simray, upgrade the simray to upgrade, or can I not? Okay, let's name it. What do you want to rename the object? Zappy? Freeze a coworker? I don't want to do that. Pine's too good for that. See what I mean? I feel like his job as a scientist would start pushing him into places he's uncomfortable with. So Pine, let's name it Revamp. Let's see, redo. Let's recycle. Let's call it the recycler, like the recycle. All right, and then can I just use it on things? Can I use it? I want to use it. No, I want to use it on this minnow. I wanted to use it on the minnow. I can't use it on the minnow. All right, what can you use it on then? Let's see, upgrade. Can you use it on minerals? Is that something you can use a simray on? Study, enable emotional aura. What can you use the simray on? I've seen people zap things. Upgrade simray to drag into the... Oh, maybe you need to upgrade it, like put it here, and then upgrade simray. Upgrade mind control. Upgrade transform object. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. I didn't know that's how you did it. Come on, Pine. So he's going to gain some interesting objects from this job, and he's going to keep this job. But I think Pine's just feeling like his science job is sort of... Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Let's do this before time runs out. We've got this, Pine. Oh, we're going to have a fun new object to play with, too. But I think he's just feeling like he's not very good at being a cog in the system like this. And he wants to try to do some good in the world. So he would start out really humbly by trying to help out at the PTA. And just one thing would lead to another. And he would promise people to help with this and promise people to help with that. And then before you know it, suddenly he's running for like a position on the city council. And it's just going to escalate from there. So that's what's going to happen with Pine. Especially because he's not actually bringing home that much money right now. And Devin is making buku bucks with her lemonade, like her organic lemonade that she's going to be selling at her lemonade stand and the other businesses that she wants to run. We upgraded it! We upgraded the little recycle! Oh, I'm so excited! I want to use it like right now! So yeah, that's kind of his thing. Ooh, there's a little pile of stuff to dig through over there. That's kind of what's going on for Pine, is transform. Let's see what we can turn this metal into. I'm so excited. He's not making a lot of money. He's not fulfilled by, oh gosh, sorry about that. He's not really feeling very fulfilled by what he does. And, you know, he's just going to start helping people in a more literal way by being a good politician. So that's going to be coming. Did it do anything? Fine, I'm disappointed. Oh, what? Did it just turn into a bed frame? Really? That's so cool. I'm gonna have so much fun with this. I think he's gonna have fun trying out the transforming thing. I can totally see, what if Devin started running a shop that was called like the Recycle, and it was based, oh my gosh, look, and now we have a bunch of books that we made from a bunch of metal. I could totally see Devin running a shop based around just grabbing trash items in the world and recycling it by making them into objects like this. You guys, that could be so fun. That's what I mean. We're going to have a really good time with this. But yeah, I'm sorry this was mostly a talky episode. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm doing new aspirations, and they've already added so much dynamics to the game, because just imagine how happy Fern is going to be. Fern's going to make an absolutely wonderful angler. We're going to turn her into an angler. We're going to focus on building a perfect aquarium. I like to roll for traits and lifetime wishes for my Sims, even when they're babies or kids, because then I can kind of shape their childhood in that direction. It adds a lot to the story. It adds a lot of fun to it. And just to give you an example on how challenging it can be, little Amber here, she rolled for being a world-class surgeon, which I think is awesome. She probably watched her dad in his laboratory, probably flipped through some of his old medical textbooks, found those things very interesting. She is a genius. She's also a bookworm, and she rolled social disaster. So I think she's very, very blunt in bad ways, where you would assume she'd say something nice, and she can often say things that are really blunt and hurtful ways without realizing it. And I think that's a great trait to balance Amber out. And it already has fleshed out her personality so much more. And then little Aspen rolled International Super Spy, which we can totally use the detective career for in Sims 4, right? And he also has Bookworm, which he got from being born, because he only has the one trait, which again, it looks like when you look at their like one lone trait, it's like, what are you? You have nothing going on in your life. Who are you? So we know he's a bookworm, but adding in the International Super Spy, now I know maybe he loves comic books geared around spies. Maybe he loves books written about like mysteries. So maybe he's a big mystery novel lover. And then he also rolled Genius as a trait. So now I know he probably loves logic books as well. And so we're starting to see more of somebody who would build up into a spy being developed. And then he rolled something very interesting, Technophobe. So instead of being a super James Bond whiz spy, he's like an old class spy that like hates all technology. He thinks technology can steal everyone's secrets. He's probably not going to enjoy the like little simray that his dad's going to be bringing home. He's going to kind of reject all technology, and he wants to go back to the old ways of being a detective, where you use your like two eyes, your ears. You have to really build your charisma skill. You have to be able to entice people to giving up their secrets just through like your logic and your charisma alone. So that gave me so much personality to work with Aspen that goes so far beyond just looking at Aspen and being like, well, you grew up from the bassinet and you're a bookworm. I can give you one of the 3 aspirations that kids can get, and we'll just go with it. Just like that, Aspen went from kind of a blank slate to somebody who's going to be so interesting. He's into mystery. He's probably going to enjoy the little plays that you can put on because of the logic that goes behind watching like a mystery unfold. I love it. So I know this has been another talky episode, but I really feel like I had to explain what I've been doing in the background with Sims 4. And I'm really, 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 really excited about it because I think you guys are going to love it. And I'm already totally in love with it. And let's celebrate. That's super fertilizer. Oh, we should sell super fertilizer. That would be really useful. Let's celebrate by transforming a rose. I feel like he might try to transform a rose for Devin just to see. Can you not transform roses? Is that a no-go? Okay, maybe you can't transform roses. All right, let's get something else we can transform. Maybe another hunk of metal. We could grab another hunk of metal. What about an Easter egg? You know what? I know they're limited edition items, but we've had them forever. Let me grab, that's kind of an uncommon metal. Crystallarium, heavy metal. It's kind of common. Let's see what we can transform the heavy metal into to celebrate. But yeah, basically I have so many ideas going on behind the scenes for how Sims 4 is going to be fun. Oh no, we had to leave our item behind. Who knows what it turned into? We'll have to go back and see next time. So there we go. I have go to school installed. I have new ways where I can drag Sims onto active job lots. So I have multiple Sims there at the same time, which should make it things very, very interesting. I have new trait systems. I have new aspiration systems, and my Sims are so much more fleshed out because of those random generators using, now that I know Fern is really going to be, oh, and Fern rolled rebellious, by the way. So she loves the outdoors, and she also rolled for loner / shy, and she rolled for rebellious. So I think Fern's going to be big into eating all sorts of like not so great foods, like a lot of baked goods. She's going to be a big snacker because her mom Devin is so focused on being like a bit of a snob, an eco-friendly, family-oriented snob who feeds her kids like all of the fancy hoity-toity foods, and you know, you can't go near processed sugar. And I think because Fern rolled rebellious, what she would do for her rebellion is probably sneak all of those cookies and donuts and cake that her grandma makes, especially at the Grandma's Cookie Club. So I think we're going to see her kind of like sneak off to the lake to be able to eat cookies and share them with anybody who pops over there very shyly while fishing. And you see, those random generators added so much more to my Sims just like that. And I would love to share them with you guys. Love to share. Okay, we're going to have them eat this grilled chicken so I can get rid of it. That's just terrible. Can I transform it? That would be asking too much, I think. But I cannot wait to share just all of it with you. And I can't wait to see Pine actually leave his job that he's not doing too good at as a scientist and become a politician to truly try to help change the world. So thank you guys for listening to all my rambling. I know it's a lot. I just love this family. I love actually The Sims 4, especially when you apply a little bit of the random generators, lots of mods, and just kind of a lot of elbow grease into how you want to play. So I look forward to sharing it with you guys, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.